Good morning, John Glenn. Today is Wednesday, February 15th, 2023. I'm Matthew,
And I'm Aubrey.
and this is The View from the Falcon's Nest.
Several John Glenn musicians recently came home from the annual Solo and Ensemble District Contest with gold and silver medals. Gold medal soloists who qualified for the state contest are Jasmine De La Luz on soprano sax and alto sax, and Kaylee Culp on clarinet. The sax choir, composed of Jalen Medich, Riley Kepperling, Kaylee Culp, Julie Irvine, Nora Gasella, Emily Rowell, Lexi Mankowski, Autumn Napier, Nick Zablocki, and Chloe Hummel qualified for state with the gold. The clarinet choir received a gold medal and also qualified for state. Those members are Riley Kepperling, Jasmine De La Luz, Kaylee Culp, Zane Setner, Abby Norvell, Bailey Goodlink, and Peyton Applegate. The percussion ensemble with 16 members received a gold medal and will compete at state. The trio of Emma Dipert, Sienna Scott, and Delilah Phelan took home gold and will compete at state. Julie Amon and Nora Gasella received silver medals for their alto sax solos, and they advanced to state. Other gold medal soloists who did not advance were Riley Kepperling on alto sax, Gabe Alvarez on flugelhorn, Isabella Knowlton on trumpet, Hope Ritchie on flute, Rylan Ball on alto sax, and Bryce Brown and Peyton Applegate on clarinet. Riley Kepperling had a silver on her clarinet solo, Anthony Rivera had a silver on his tuba solo, Jose Diaz had a silver for his marimba solo, and Chloe Hummel had a silver on her baritone sax solo. Autumn Napier and her woodwind trio won a gold medal, as did Natalie Culp and her trio. Congratulations to the band members who have committed hours of rehearsal and effort for their efforts. Best of luck to all members advancing to state.
In today's Ready Set SAT, we're coming down to 2-week mark to take the SAT. For those who haven't gone to a help session yet, there is one tonight after school in room 406. 2 weeks is still enough time to prepare for the exam and earn the score you want. In fact, committing about 20 hours over 2 weeks can improve your score by an average of 115 points. The best way to do this is take a practice test either on Khan Academy during your homeroom or during a free time. Printed and digital copies of the test will also be available at tonight's help session. And that was today's Ready, Set, SAT.
A new club is forming for students interested in playing Dungeons & Dragons or interested in learning how to play D&D. The group meets from 3 to 4:30 p.m. in Ms. Mejia's room every other Wednesday. If this interests you, please sign up with Ms. Mejia during the passing periods. The next meeting is next week on Wednesday. The P7 Club is new to John Glenn. It's a club that uses the Bible to help students with their lives. We'll meet today at 3:30 in Mrs. Stoner's room. Purdue University at Fort Wayne will be hosting an annual spring campus visit day on Sunday, February 26, 2023 from 10:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can learn more and sign up at pfw.edu/scvd or see Mrs. Rippey in the guidance office. Now to weather with Tristan.
Good morning, John Glenn, and today it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 53 and a real feel of 45. Winds will be coming in from the south and southeast at 13 miles per hour after the weekly forecast. On Thursday, it's going to be partly cloudy again with a high of 40 and a low of 24. And on Friday, it's going to be snowing with a high of 29 and a low of 22. And on Saturday, it's going to be partly cloudy again with a high of 45 and a low of 31. And now to the main desk with sports.
The best defensive effort of the season led Glenn to a 68-31 win over Knox on Tuesday night, moving the Falcons' record to 12-8. The Falcons raced out to a 17-3 lead on the strength of 4 3-pointers in the game's first 6 minutes. Defensively, the Falcons were ferocious all night, giving up just 4 third-quarter points. Chase Miller knocked down 3 triples and went 4 for 5 from the line for his game-high 17 points. Bryson Hanna was efficient, scoring 16 points on 7 shots from the field, and Joe Schrapp matched his 13 points to go with 8 rebounds. Ty Larkin had 6 points and 5 rebounds, and Joey Shue was a monster on the glass as well, grabbing 8 to lead all players. The Falcons forced 22 turnovers, a season high for an opponent. Glenn gets back into conference play as they head to Bremen on Friday night, looking to jump into the top half of the league. Ben Davis continues to lead the Class 4A boys basketball poll, but number 2 Penn received one first-place vote this week. Hammond Central is number 4, and Cathedral is now tied with Kokomo for the 6th spot. Number 5 Center Grove and number 10 Carmel have announced they will no longer be competing against each other in any sport after a melee following Center Grove's recent win over Carmel. In 3A, nearby Northwood remains number 1 with 9 first-place votes, and Mishawaka Marion is number 2 with 6 votes. Norwell is 3rd, followed by West Noble, Scottsburg, Lake Station, Connorsville, South Bend, Washington, Oak Hill, and Tippecanoe Valley. Nearby Hanover Central is 14th. In Class A, Michigan City Marquette is 10th. WNDU is reporting that charges have been filed and warrants issued for the 5 people in connection with a large fight that broke out into the stands during halftime of a boys basketball game between Washington High School and Riley High School. Officers responded to the fight at Washington High School on February 2nd. Due to the fight, the rest of the game was postponed and eventually canceled entirely. Meanwhile, police say minors have been identified as being involved in the fight, and coordination with the St. Joe County Juvenile Justice Center is ongoing. The investigation continues. If you have any information, you're asked to call the South Bend Police Department's Detective Bureau at 574-235-9263. Or you can stay anonymous and contact Michiana Crime Stoppers by calling 574-288-STOP. Now to lunch with Tristan.
Today for lunch, we're going to have a deli trio sub, grilled chicken breast fillet, fresh veggies, a variety of fruit, and harvest cheddar sun chips. That's all I have for today, Falcons, and have an amazing day.